Watch this. That wasn't talent. That wasn't years of experience. That was a nervous system exploit. And in the next 6 minutes, I'm showing you the exact 3-step protocol that rewires your brain to do this. No gym required for step 1. Let's go. But first, let me tell you what won't work. Your coach probably told you to watch their eyes, read their intentions, see what they're thinking. That advice is getting you knocked out. Here's why. By the time you see their eyes signal a punch, process that information and react. The punch is already halfway to your face. You're operating on a 250 millisecond delay. Elite fighters don't watch eyes. They don't even watch hands. They've hacked something most people don't know exists, and you're about to learn it. The Reflex Arc, the thing nobody teaches, your body has a shortcut built into it. It's called the Reflex Arc. Normal reaction, eyes see punch. Brain processes, brain sends signal, muscles move. That's slow, that's 250 milliseconds, that's why you get hit. Reflex Arc, eyes see movement. Signal goes straight to spinal cord. Muscles move immediately. Brain finds out after. You've felt this before? Touch something hot, your hand pulls back before you even think, ouch. That's the exploit. The problem? Your flinch reflex is untrained. When someone throws a punch and you're new, you close your eyes. You turtle up, you freeze. But trained reflexes, slipping without thinking, blocking clean, countering instantly, that's the Reflex Arc after 1,000 reps. Here's how you build it. Most fighters stare at one thing. The hands, the face, the gloves coming at them. That's tunnel vision, and tunnel vision is slow death. Here's what elite fighters actually do. They don't look at any specific thing, they look at the chest. Why? Because when you focus on the chest, your peripheral vision opens up. You can now see the shoulders, the hips, the feet, the hands, all at the same time. And punches don't start from the gloves. They start from the body. A fighter's shoulder dips before a hook. Their hip rotates before a cross. Their weight shifts before they step in. These micro movements happen 100 to 200 milliseconds before the punch launches. If you're watching the chest with soft focus, you see the setup, not just the punch. Try this right now. Participation moment. Look at the center of your screen right now. Don't move your eyes. Can you still see the edges of the screen? The corners? That's your peripheral vision. Now imagine if you trained that to pick up on a shoulder twitch, a hip turn, a weight shift. You'd see punches before they happen. Here's the drill. The soft focus drill. Next time you're watching fight footage, don't watch the punches. Watch the fighter's chest. Notice how you start seeing the setups, the pulls, the weight shifts. Do this for 10 minutes a day. Your brain will start recognizing these patterns automatically. That's step 1. But there's a problem. You can train your eyes. You can learn to see punches early, but what happens when you're tired? Why your reflexes die in round 3. By round 3, your reflexes aren't the same. You know this. Punches you would have slipped clean in round 1, now they're landing. Why? Because fatigue doesn't just tire your muscles, it slows down your nervous system. When your brain gets exhausted, the electrical signals it sends to your muscles travel slower. Your reaction time drops from 200 milliseconds to 350 milliseconds. That's the difference between slipping a jab and eating it clean. So how do elite fighters stay sharp when they're gassed? They train their reflexes while tired. Here's what most people do wrong. They drill reflexes when they're fresh. Shadowboxing, mitt work, reaction drills. All great, but useless if you can't do it in round 3. Here's the fix. Drill 1, post-cardio reaction training. After a hard 3-minute round on the bag, when you're breathing heavy, that's when you do your reflex work. Tennis ball drop drill. Partner holds a ball, drops it. You catch it before it hits the ground. Sounds easy when you're fresh. Try it after sprints. This forces your nervous system to stay fast under fatigue. That's where real reflexes are built. Drill 2, the double end bag under pressure. The double end bag moves unpredictably. You can't predict where it's going? Do 2-minute rounds when you're already tired. Slip, counter, move. Your brain learns to react in chaos while your body is screaming to stop. Do this twice a week and your round 3 reflexes will match your round 1 speed. Now here's where good fighters become great. You've trained your eyes, you've trained your nerve speed under fatigue. But elite fighters have one more layer. They don't just react fast, they know what's coming before it happens. Anticipation beats reaction every time. Every fighter has habits. Patterns they repeat without realizing it. They jab twice before throwing the right hand. They drop their left hand when they throw a right hook. They step forward with their lead foot before going to the body. When you learn to see these patterns, you're not reacting anymore. You're anticipating, and anticipation is always faster than reaction. Here's how to train this. Light, technical sparring. This is where you study, not fight. Go light. 50% power. Your only job is to watch for patterns. Does he throw the jab every time he steps forward? Does his shoulder dip before the left hook? After 3 rounds, you'll start seeing it. Now you can set traps, bait the jab, counter the hook before it's fully thrown. Watch fights, but don't watch for entertainment. Watch what happens before the knockout punch. Watch the setup, the feint, the pattern that got exploited. You'll start seeing the same patterns in your own sparring. Here's the trick nobody talks about. If you throw the same combinations in the same rhythm, you become predictable. Predictable fighters get timed and knocked out. So in training, mix it up. Throw offbeat, change speeds mid-combo, pause in weird places. This keeps opponents from reading you and forces your brain to handle unpredictable timing. Here's what you just learned. Stop watching eyes. Focus on the chest and use your peripheral vision to see setups before punches launch. Train your reflexes when you're tired, not just when you're fresh. That's where real speed lives. Study patterns in sparring and film. Anticipation beats reaction every single time, and use those 2 master drills to combine everything into one system. Do this for 30 days. I promise you'll notice the difference. Punches that used to land will start missing. You'll slip cleaner, counter faster, move sharper. The fighters who look untouchable aren't special. They just trained the nervous system exploit you now know exists. Now go build it. Drop a comment telling me which drill you're starting with. And if you want more breakdowns on fighting systems that actually work, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.